What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ashley, for those of you who may be new here. Today I have my recap of Disney pins from the month of March. It is April 4th, the day that I'm filming this, so I've officially received everything that I ordered in the month of March, and I don't have a huge, no, I actually do have a huge haul, actually. And it is quite a random pin haul. I have some of the coolest, prettiest pins I've ever seen from Pink a la Mode, who is a third-party pin company, and they have official licensed Disney pins that they design. They're so cool. I have some park pickup pins of pins that have been released in the month of March, and then I also have some mystery box pins. I have some box lunch orders, so it's all of it. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with box lunch. So one of these orders I got pretty early March. Honestly, the month is just, the year is just flying by. I literally cannot believe we're officially like over a quarter of the way through 2024. That's bonkers to me. So I really can't remember exactly when I got everything, but I ordered a small-ish box lunch order because there was a good sale going on earlier in the month of March. Let me show you what I got. So the first one is a Beauty and the Beast pin. It is of Belle in her blue dress, and she's reading, and we have the little enchanted rose there. That's really, really pretty. I think that's nice for my Beauty and the Beast collection because I don't have a ton of Belle in the blue dress. The next I got 3 Toy Story pins. Toy Story is not my biggest pin collection, but there's just something about Toy Story pins in my opinion. I think it's because of how like colorful they are and how many characters you have to play with. I don't know. I just love Toy Story. But the first one are the little green aliens. I'm having to hold it because it's not staying on the pin back very good, or on the card. The weight is not like evenly distributed in the pin, but it looks like this. This is clear. It's a little green alien, guys. Next I have a Buzz pin that came out, and you have blue glitter back there. You have the planets. I just love Buzz's color scheme because I think the cool toned colors look so pretty together in all of his pins. And then I have a Sheriff Woody one that has his name on it, and I love the Andy's room like cloud detail. You can see it really good there, and it has his name in the rope at the bottom. So love Buzz and Woody. I honestly fluctuate on who's my favorite between Buzz and Woody. I just love them both. And then the last pin from this order is a jumbo pin, and it is a Winnie the Pooh pin. Winnie the Pooh pins are some of the most aesthetic pins in my opinion, which my aesthetic or like my style is pastels and soft colors, like muted colors. And so I think that's partially why I'm so in love with Winnie the Pooh pins, but I just think they're always so pretty. And this one is the sky with little butterflies, and it has Winnie the Pooh hanging from balloons. It looks like this, and there's Roo and Piglet hanging on at the top, and then it swings actually, and it might go the whole way around. It does. I literally didn't even know until just now, but such a pretty little pin. Okay, now moving on to also box lunch, but an order I placed more towards the middle to end of the month of March, and it actually just came in the mail yesterday. I just opened up 6 blind boxes of this Villains series. I don't even know exactly what it's called, but they may be called lockets. I'm not really sure. If you want to watch me unbox that, go to my TikTok at @AshleyLynn_Carver, and you can see that little TikTok posted. This was actually a pretty good blind box pull. There were 8 pins in the series. I ended up getting 5 of them. I ordered 6 boxes. I got a duplicate of 1, so that was great because that's pretty good luck as far as mystery box unboxings. Like if I only get 1 duplicate and I got 6 boxes, to me that is a win. So the first one I pulled is actually the ones I got the duplicates of, and it is Maleficent. So this is the front of the pins. I actually have these in princess versions, and I'm like 99% sure I unboxed those on a previous YouTube video, so go look in my pins playlist and you'll probably find that there. But they have these in princess and prince versions where it's like a little emblem of them and then it opens up and they are in there. So this is Maleficent. I don't really know why it's on red. That to me doesn't make a whole lot of sense because like all the other ones kind of make more sense with the color. But these pins are really high quality. Like the gold is striking. And here it is on the inside. It's just like plain on this side, but then here she is. She has her little crow. I will say that her skin, the mint skin, really pops on the red. The next one is Madame Tremaine, or I think it actually may be Lady Tremaine now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's lady. But anyways, it's Cinderella's ugly stepmother, and this one is her, and it's a little lock and key, and that is like my favorite blue right there. A good like Cinderella blue. Love. And this is what she looks like, and literally the only thing that would have made her pin better is if she had had Lucifer the cat in there with her. The next one is Ursula, and it's against this very vibrant purple, like kind of like an ultraviolet purple. But we have the little like scepters, I think is what that probably is. Yeah, the tridents. We have her like seashell in there. And here's Ursula on the inside, and she has Flotsam and Jetsam with her. The next one I pulled is actually probably my favorite of this bunch, which I did not expect, but it is Gaston, and it's black and gold, which the black looks so good on the pin. It's got the mirror on the front, which is so perfect for Gaston and his arrogantness. And here's the inside. I just love it. His little expression there just cracks me up. I think that is such a cool pin. And then the last one I pulled is the Mother Gothel one from Tangled. This looks like Mulan at first, in my opinion. It looks like Mulan's like flower hair clip and brushes, but it's the little lotus flower, I think is what it's called. The Rapunzel flower, or maybe it's a lily. Don't ask me about flowers. And here she is. I want to position it. That's probably the best you're gonna get it, with her striking glare. She's like staring a hole through someone's head. And that was my little box lunch pull as far as those pins go. Again, I was so very happy to get 5 of 6 boxes, 5 uniques out of the 6 boxes. So I'm missing Jafar. I think Jafar was an option. Dr. Facilier, I know he was an option. And Evil Queen. I think those are the 3 that I'm missing. Stay tuned, because hopefully in my April recap, I will have completed the set and gotten those 3. Okay, so now moving on to some more true Disney pins as far as ones that were in the parks, and these are some more of the Polaroid pins, the characters and cameras that I'm collecting to try and get to finish that set. I think I have 5 left. Yes, I have 5 left to get. Honestly, it's probably gonna take like the rest of the year to get them, because I haven't found any of those 5 at a decent price online. I have found them all to be pretty high, so we shall see. But the ones that I have gotten to move closer to finishing that collection are Dale. So I at least have Chip and Dale together now. Duffy, which I'm not the biggest Duffy Bear fan, like him and his friends. I know it's a big thing at like one of the international parks. I think it's Hong Kong, maybe. I think they're kind of cute. I just don't know the story that much about them. And Mr. Smee, which I really like the blues used here. Y'all know I love a good baby blue. Okay, now moving on to a completer pin for a series that I've had for quite some time. And it honestly just got so forgotten from me, but I did get the one last pin I needed in the Small World Christmas set from, I think, 2022. I know I have a video of me unboxing this series, and I think I got all but this one, or like all but 2 from the series when I unboxed them. That was like a good pull day for me too. And this is the one that I still needed for the longest time, and I just forgot about it. So I have finally completed this little series, and I'm excited to get them arranged properly in my little holiday book. But it looks like this. It's the Small World, and it has the clock face and then a few little Christmas details between the little wreath and whatever that purple thing is. That I think is just little hands on a clock, but really cute pin. It's actually pretty good size to be like a mystery bag. Now moving on to some of the park releases that's happening right now for monthly editions, and then some that have just come out that have been limited edition and holiday pins and whatnot. So the first one that I'm gonna show you is the Walt Disney World Parades pin. This is becoming like my favorite series, I think, for the year. I love that this is my home ones too, but I'm just such a parade girl, and I love that these are gonna link up. So the one for March was Pirates of the Caribbean. Also, this is a Disneyland series, and they may all be the same at the end, but they have been different every month thus far. So they may just go in a different order, but they may be entirely different, which that's really fun. So here's the Pirates of the Caribbean one. We have the little dog holding the keys, and he's in like the little, actually I just noticed for the first time that he is in the boat that you ride the ride on. Like it's the same little boat, so that's cool. It's the ride vehicle, and then it has like a skull and crossbones and ship in the back. These are just really neat. Then moving on, I will show you the Easter pin, which I am in love with Easter. Easter's like my favorite holiday, and Christmas are my faves. They did 2 Easter pins this year, one on each coast, and the Walt Disney World one is Bo Peep, and Woody. And I love the little backer card. I love that they're making eyes at each other. That's so, so cute. And so a little spoiler, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I got the one for Disneyland as well because it was Buzz and Jessie. So I love that it has all 4 of them. And then the This Is My Home pin from Disneyland, which is the other monthly series I'm collecting, was Aurora for the month of March. And both of them just shipped out to me, I believe 2 days ago as of the time I'm filming this. So I was gonna wait on them, but I think they're just gonna end up in the April haul. So be sure to follow me, subscribe so that you don't miss that video when it gets posted in May. I cannot believe I'm even saying that. The next pin is one that I was not on the hunt for, but when I was arranging my pins earlier this year, I realized that I did not get a flower and garden pin for Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival from last year, 2023, while I was there. It honestly just totally slipped my mind, but I'm really trying to like capitalize on if I'm there during a holiday or a special event or a festival at the parks of getting a pin to commemorate that memory. And anyways, we were there during Flower and Garden Festival last year and I didn't get a Flower and Garden pin. So I looked to see what was available and there were still a lot of these in circulation on resale sites and such. So I got this one, which has Orange Bird on it and it says Spread in the Sunshine on it. And then it has a cute little pack of flower seeds, which I think is so cute. Plus I think Orange Bird is adorable. But I love that Epcot is back there and it looks like a topiary. It's like topiary Epcot ball. I just think that's really cool. And I love these colors together. They're so summery. Okay, the next one is one of the open edition cast, I think they're all open edition, but these supporting cast pins. I have so many of these at this point, and I have 2 more en route to me at this time of filming. But this is one of the Star Wars ones. They have made a lot of Star Wars ones. I'm wondering if they're trying to do all 9 films. We shall see. I can't even tell you which one this is, which Star Wars one this is. I have seen all the Star Wars movies, some of them more than once, but I mix up what happened in each one because there's so many. So this one has like a little Ewok. It actually has a decent amount of Ewoks. I think this is the 3rd movie in the like first trilogy that came out. So like 6th movie in chronological story order, 3rd movie released. I think that's this one because I think that's the one that has all the Ewoks where they like are praising C-3PO, and that's what's happening here. So some Star Wars fan, please let me know in the comments if I got that right. But this is that one. I think this is the 3rd Star Wars one I have for this like collection, this supporting cast series thing. So got this one. I think I have all of them now. Like I think I'm pretty up to date. And then the last pin I have to show you is actually a really cool pin. I love this pin and I don't know how limited these are. They're limited edition and I would potentially be interested in getting like a bunch of Pixar movies because they did a bunch of Pixar movies in this style and I just think they're really cool. But this one literally says Pixar pins at the bottom and it's basically like a little picnic is happening and then different Pixar characters are partaking in it. But this is the Toy Story one that they did and it's from Toy Story 3 and this is Andy as a college age kid playing with Bonnie and all the toys. And it doesn't matter how many times I watch this film, I cry the ugliest tears during this scene. And no hate to Toy Story 4, but I just wished it had never come out because I thought the way that 3 closed was like closed so beautifully. I mean, Toy Story has a lot of special places in my heart, so that's why I'm passionate about it. But I thought they just closed this whole trilogy so well with the way this was done. And they like opened it back up again by making Toy Story 4. But this is really cute. They have a bunch of versions of this, like little picnic Pixar pins. Like I know I've seen one that's like Flick and Ada, Princess Ada from A Bug's Life. And they're like tiny on the little picnic blanket. And I've seen different versions. So I really like these. I wouldn't be surprised if I tried to collect more of these. That wouldn't surprise myself. Okay, now we are moving on to this big bag of pins. It's like full of pins, y'all. So this is gonna take a second. And I am aware that it's getting a little darker in here, so I'm gonna try and hurry and not talk too much. But this was the bag from Pink a la Mode. I'm just gonna talk while I unwrap. And I had actually seen these pins from Pink a la Mode for a few weeks and had been really eyeing them, really wanting them, but this collection of pins was gonna come with a hefty price tag. But Pink a la Mode is a great company at comment sold. They really utilize comment sold. And so I got a text from the company, like on their little text list, that said they were going live. It was like on a Sunday night that they were going live for big Disney pin sales. And I never participated in comment sold at this time. So I got on and was like, I'm gonna see what this is about. And I spent a lot of money, but I don't feel badly about it because I got these pins discounted. Now I did get a little upset at myself for buying them when I jumped on another one of their comment solds like last week and they had marked them down even more, but that's how the cookie crumbles. That's kind of the gamble. It's like if you see it on sale, you think to yourself, do I get it while it's on sale or do I wait and see if it lowers down again? But then I'm risking it selling out. So am I really that sad? No. But let me tell you guys, these are some of the coolest pins ever. They're so unique. They're so pretty and well done. I actually opened this huge pack on my TikTok with my best friend Laura, who is a Pixar lover, because I just knew she's not a pin lover, but or she's not a pin collector, but she does love to look at the pins that I get. She thinks they're really cool because we both love Disney and we both love Pixar. So we opened these together and that was a really fun experience, but they killed this series. So I'm gonna show you them. I'm actually gonna show you 4 of the other ones I bought first. So they were clearing house on these Disney 100 pins. Also, I should go ahead and tell you, another great thing about these Pink a la Mode pins is they're not skimping you on the size. These pins are huge. All of them, big pins. We don't have teeny tiny pins here. These are all substantial sized. A lot of them are the size of my palm or my whole hand. So anyways, they did a lot of characters. I shouldn't say a lot. I think it was 10 to 12 characters in this Disney 100 series, and they're all glittery. And the 3 classic characters that I got are old school retro design, retro animation, which is super neat. So the first one I got is Mickey. See, you can tell, this is my hand. Here's the backer card. So you can tell the pin is huge, but here it is, Mickey Mouse. So you can just tell the style is different, and then it has the little Disney 100 and it's a bunch of sparkles. So I just love the colors on that. I collected a bunch of the Walt Disney World 50th pins because Walt Disney World is my home park. I actually visited during the 50th twice, I think twice. But I didn't love the Disney 100 theming as much as the 50th theming, but I really loved these pins. Here's the mini version. I love the pink. I love her outfit. I wish that Minnie would me in this kind of an outfit, but obviously they need to put a little shirt on her. I love yellow shoes with the blue polka dotted skirt. And then the last one I got is Donald Duck from those original characters. Donald is my guy. If you've been hanging around here, you know I love Donald Duck, so I just love that. And then the random character I got is Woody, because I can't see a Toy Story pin and not get it. I mean, that's just the mantra I live by. Okay, now getting into the Pixar pins. They are little playing cards, stained, and they're stained glass. They're little stained glass cards, I would say. I mean, maybe not playing cards, maybe more stained glass windows. I don't know. They have 10 of the Pixar movies. Now, some of the best Pixar movies are missing, and I don't know if they've made them and they've sold out before I was ever aware of these pins, or if they just haven't made them yet, but that's my hope, is the word is yet, because I need all the Pixar movies made to make this series work. I mean, I just need it. So Pink a la Mode, if you're watching, please make some more of these pins. But let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order. The first one we have is A Bug's Life. We have Flick and Princess Ada, and as you can see, it's stained glass. I did not take these off the backer cards for the TikTok, but you all are special. You know you're my favorite, so I'm gonna take them off for you, or just this one so we can see the stained glass. But look, you can literally see through it. It's just so pretty. I love the colors. I love how big it is. Look how big it is. I think these are just the coolest things ever. This is what happens when you have a small shop or a family-owned type business making stuff like this, is the quality is just 100. All right, next we have The Incredibles. And it's my favorite little Incredibles character, so I love that. Now, you're already noticing, why did Bug's Life have the main characters and why does The Incredibles have a supporting character? Great question, you might ask. This is my one qualm with this series, is that most of these pins are a supporting cast character, which I think is cool. I would have probably preferred the main characters, but I think it's cool to be the supporting characters, give them some limelight, make people know the movies. But not all of them are like that. 3 of these pins use main characters. and I'm just, inconsistency in anything bothers me. So that part, don't get it, don't love it, but they're all cool. They're still all really cool. So we have Edna Mode. The colors are amazing on this because I love the red and the gold. It feels very Incredibles, and like, she's just so sassy. Like, look at her and her little pout. Next, we have Finding Nemo. We have Bruce. You'll have to pardon me, I'm so weird. And we have Dory, and we have Marlin. And this one was actually one of my favorites for the color scheme. I think the coloring is just so good. Next, we have Coco, and it is Dante. Now, I love the black background that they gave Dante because it's just, he pops up against it so good. I'm really trying to like ignore the red dot from the recording. They're just so shiny and like, they're so pretty. Next, I have Ratatouille, and we have Chef Gusteau. I could do his little impression from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. You all know which one I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm not trying to lose all my subscribers. And here he is. Again, the detail, so good. Next, we have Monsters Inc. And this is one of my favorite little like scenes from Monsters Inc. when she's in the little monster costume. Obviously it's Boo. I love the teal, like turquoisey frame. I think the coloring again on this one is really nice. Next, we have Up, and we have Kevin. This is probably like one of the most colorful ones because Kevin is very colorful. I just like the leaves that are on there. I'm actually like just kind of noticing that right now, and just the detailing. So good. Next, we have Toy Story, and they made 2 Toy Story because it's the best. And the first one is the little green aliens. They are really having their time these days. I feel like more green alien pins and merch has been coming out lately. And the second Toy Story one is a character that, as I have aged and gotten older, I have resonated with more, and that is Rex. He is a real one, and I laugh at all the Rex lines when I go back and watch Toy Story, but he just looks so good. And like, there's like no Rex merch. Like, there's not any good Rex pins and Rex merch. So I was happy to see that they did this one. So then I have a little extra to give you guys that TikTok did not see. This is just a little gift for you guys. I have 2 more that just came in the mail yesterday. So I'm gonna talk while I unwrap again. These, unfortunately, I accidentally left one out from the order, and Laura and I cracked up about it because it's our like least favorite Pixar film. We call it a red flag film. So like, if this is your favorite Pixar film, it's a red flag. Not really, we just are the way we are. But then the other one was on pre-order, so it did not come in until the end of March, and so they shipped out my order once it came in because it was obviously on pre-order. So the one I was talking about that I forgot is WALL-E. Laura and I, we just are not WALL-E people, but like, WALL-E is my husband's favorite Pixar film, or like one of his top favorites. WALL-E is her son's, Laura's son's favorite Pixar film, or like one of his tops. So obviously we're just not big fans of the movie WALL-E, the story of WALL-E, but no hate, obviously no hate to people that like WALL-E, but this is the pen. It's just funny that I left it out because it was like, who else was I gonna leave out, you know? But it looks like this. This is actually like the first time I'm looking at it really, and he is very cute on there. His detailing is spot on. I just feel like, look how detailed that is. Like, it looks so good. And then the one that was on pre-order was Luca, which I haven't watched Luca since it came out on Disney Plus, and my husband and I watched it like our first year of marriage on Disney Plus. I need to go back and watch it because I remember really liking it, and this is another one of those that includes like the main characters, but I forget all their names. Obviously, this is Luca, and I think her name is Julia, and I forget his name, but I love this story and these little kids, and I just love the detail. Like, look how crisp the detailing is. So to my knowledge, I am a completist for this Pixar set from Pink a la Mode, unless, again, some of the movies were made and sold out before I found out about these pins. So I'm gonna say now, that being Inside Out, Cars, those are like 2 of the best Pixar films in my opinion, and I don't know how they didn't make this cut, but I looked for them online even just for like an image, because a lot of times even if something's like sold out, you can still see an image of it, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. So I think they probably just haven't made it yet. Here's to hoping so that I can be like on top of it with these pins. All right guys, and that is it for this little pin haul. I shouldn't say little, it's big. This was a big pin haul for 1 month. I have now done one of these videos all 3 months that we've completed this year, and I know I have enough pins like on the way for me to probably do an April one at least. So let me know if you are enjoying these videos, if you enjoy this type of content, if you like hauls, if you like Disney, if you like pins, if you like all of it. I love watching unboxings. I love watching Disney pin content, and I think this is really fun, and it kind of holds me accountable to showing the pins. I have a little basket that is under my desk that as the pins came in the month of March, I just put them in here, and then I'm doing my little haul, and then now I will take them and put them away in books. So it's keeping me very like organized and on top of it, which I love. So let me know if you like this type of content. I would love if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video. Drop below if you're still here what your favorite pin was, and I can't wait to see you all in my next little video. Bye guys.